Hello and welcome back to another episode of Ranking with Babish, or as I like to call it, Banking with Rabish. Today we're doing things a little differently. Instead of ranking foods from grocery stores or restaurants, I'm going to rank foods from fiction. One fiction in particular, Bob's Burgers. There's a near unlimited amount of burgers to choose from in the Bob's Burgers diaspora. I never use that word correctly. Lexicon, the Bob's Burgers lexicon. So we picked the top 20 Bob's Burgers. How are they the top 20? Don't worry about it.
Today's episode is sponsored by Lumen, a unique tool that can help you improve your metabolic health. If your metabolism is your body's engine, then food is your body's fuel. And we deal in a lot of food. By breathing into my Lumen in the morning, I can find out exactly what's going on in my body in real time, like how my meals yesterday and my sleep last night are impacting my metabolism. Lumen will give me tips on exactly how to keep my engine running in tip-top condition. For me, that is translated to better, healthier eating and a host of other noticeable health benefits. Head to lumen.me/babish to get 20% off your Lumen. That's lumen.me/BABISH for 20% off your purchase.
Well, Brad, it's a certain somebody's birthday today, and I'm waiting for burgers. So I can think of no better use of my time than whipping up a little cake. Little birdie told me, that birdie being the birthday boy himself, that his favorite cake is coconut cake. So I'm gonna make that Tom Cruise coconut cake. Thematically appropriate? No. All right, the first burger's here.
Okay.
Thank you, Rachel.
You are welcome. That is the Don't Get Crème Fraîche with me. So this one has an herby crème fraîche, a little bit of blueberries.
Sorry, what?
I know, yes.
Why are blueberries on this burger?
I don't know.
Is this from the cookbook?
That's from the cookbook.
Okay, so the official Bob's Burger literature specifies this to have blueberries on it.
Yes.
Are they just whole fresh blueberries?
Yeah, I did a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, cooked them
macerated
down a little,
okay,
exactly,
okay.
and then did a little drizzle over top. A little fresh spinach to cut it, and then you've got some dill, basil, parsley, a little lemon zest, and the crème fraîche.
Yeah, we are starting off strong. Let's see what happens here. Not feeling super optimistic about this one. Oh my God. This is the problem with opening yourself to new experiences. You get hurt. So you should just never do that. I would describe it as a spinach salad with a lovely dill dressing and blueberries, which all makes pretty good sense. But then you threw a burger in there. And I'm gonna have another bite of it. It's not like disgusting, surprisingly. I kind of have a soft spot for this because the one time I went to Italy, in Florence, I went to a place called Acqua al Due, and there they served a blueberry steak. I chased that dragon for probably 10 years after that experience. So this is kind of scratching a weird old itch for me. I wouldn't eat this whole thing, I don't think, or I would if I was hungry, but I'd be like, why did I eat that? Why did I order that? Why didn't I just get something with bacon on it? Bacon and blueberry, actually that'd be pretty good. There's things happening here that are working. So, shock of all shocks, I'm gonna give it a 6. Not badly done, Bobathy.
Eggers can't be choosers.
Ooh,
cheesers.
Cheesers.
Eggers can't be cheesers. You had to throw that one in there.
We gotta get the full pun.
Yes, little fried egg.
Wow.
Some classic sharp ched.
Just a frickin' breakfast burger, the way burgers were meant to be. I'm gonna give it a little yolk pop here. Boop. Can't see how this could possibly go wrong. You can't do much better than this. Fried egg only adds to the burger experience. Adds fat, it adds flavor, it adds texture. It is a little breakfasty, but I would enjoy it any time of day. And I think Eggers can be cheesers because that's what's happening here. The combination itself is gonna get a 9. I mean, it's a runny egg on a burger.
Cauliflower's cumin from inside the house. Yeah, this one is a nice little cauliflower steak with the cumin dusted over it.
I'm excited for this one. I like cauliflower steak. How's it gonna work on a burger? I wish there was cheese on it, if I'm being honest.
Same.
But hey, it's healthy-ish, at least healthier.
It's basically a salad.
Yeah. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay, that's doesn't look great. It's a cauliflower steak on a burger. What are you expecting? Okay. I mean, it wants cheese real bad. The cauliflower is nice. It's like adding a very unintrusive texture, like it's crispy around the edges because we fried it. And it's got, the nice little cumin flavor. It's not nothing crazy, but nothing terrible either. I don't know. I keep eating it, so it's a 6. Because it's like, not bad, but it's also, it wants cheese, it wants something.
We have Every Breath You Tikka Masala, a tomato Kashmiri chili mayo, and then with a little bit of grated garlic as well. A tikka masala spice blend, dusted that over the patty, gave it a quick little sear.
Smells fantastic.
Right?
Looks lovely. Oh, that's delicious. That's delicious!
Yay!
Spices are just right. Again, another burger without cheese. What are we doing here? But doesn't need it. All the mayo, super rich, really flavorful. I love it. This guy's getting an 8, which for a burger with no cheese on it, that's an accomplishment. People have been saying my job's too easy. Well, time to prove them wrong. Finished adding the wets and dries, so I have a complete batter here. Oven's preheating, now it's time to grease up that pan. But first, the next burger.
It's fun to stay at the RYE.M.C.A.
Looks beautiful.
The Y is, it's RYE, so they took some liberties there. The M, mustard. The A, avocado. I think that covers it. What was the M? C, cheese.
Okay, let's see what happens. I want a little more from it. I want it to want more for itself. And that's self-sufficiency. Teach a man to burger, he burgers for a day. Teach a man to babish, he'll burger for a lifetime. Yeah, the avocado, it's a little too mushy. I mean, I'm not a big fan of avocado on sandwiches, if I'm being honest. It's just fine. It's another 6, I think. I think that this could be a lot better with a more flavorful fat.
This one is between a Broc and a Chard place. So garlicky Swiss chard and broccoli florets, toasted bun, little boig. There's no cheese, no sauce, I'm so sorry.
That's not your fault, I don't think. If I remember correctly, I didn't wash the chard all that well. So I think that this is going to be a, well, it's gonna be a journey.
Yeah, it's like eating a burger on the beach.
Journey to the beach.
Let's go.
So, another quote unquote healthier entrant to the Bob's Burger cinematic universe. Oh, you don't expect it. When you're eating a burger, you don't expect for it there to be grit. The flavors are decent, like, you know, I don't really taste broccoli and chard that, but a little bit, but it's more the garlic that I taste, so the nice sauteed garlic. That's playing nice in there. If I had washed the chard properly, this would probably be okay. But still nothing special, nothing right home about it. I think we got another 6 on our hands here.
We have the Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Zucchini, yellow zucchini fritter, grated with some onion, a little bit of garlic.
Well, they're cute, it's true. But do they taste cute? Yeah, again, another burger that wants for cheese. Bob does way too much without cheese. He's way overconfident. It's just a whole bunch of bread and some zucchini in there. It's just, it needs something. It needs a sauce, it needs cheese, it needs something. Maybe the most disappointing burger thus far today. It's not bad, but it's also not good, so that's 5. Sorry, little guys. It's that time of day where I put batter in a pan, and I don't mean go to the bathroom.
Is that your euphemism for?
You going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you say it?
Take a dump, you know, is probably the most classic.
Ew, Brad, that's disgusting. Do you want to build a snowman? Okay, hold my hand. You're getting a little old for this. You're 35 years of age, Brad. Why do you still need to hold someone's hand when you poo?
Okay, now this is one of the most iconic ones. Bet it all on black garlic burger.
There it is.
One of my favorite episodes also. We've got a black garlic mayo. Forewarned, it is pretty packed on there.
As is the cheese.
Yes, I was gonna say, and they put an absolute brick of mozzarella, fresh spinach.
Yeah, that's a lot of mozz. You know, if the black garlic's really pungent, then maybe this will help balance things out. Let's find out. Yeah, that's good. I put it in the context of a prosciutto sandwich in my head where like, okay, a major, instead of mozz being a condiment, it's a major component of this sandwich. And it works, I like it. I think it's a 7. The black garlic is a very pungent flavor, and the nothingness of the mozzarella sort of like, it gives it a bigger field to play on. You know what I mean?
What you doing?
I'm rotating the cake. Don't get excited.
Rotating a cake for who?
Oh, Brad. When are you gonna learn that I know it's your birthday? You stupid idiot.
It's the final countdown. Sorry, I had to do that. It's called the final countdown.
It's in your contract.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, actually that is. We have Swiss cheese, double Swiss cheese, because you haven't had cheese in a minute. You need a little extra, you know?
Thanks, yeah.
Absolutely. Spicy mustard, classic sauerkraut, toasted bun. Yeah,
Sounds
it can't
great.
be bad.
Yeah, no, there's no way this is
No,
bad.
no.
Unless you don't like sauerkraut, cheese, and burger meat. And there is a fair amount of kraut. I don't want that to be mustard. I want it to be French dressing or Thousand Island dressing. It just goes so much better with sauerkraut. That being said, it's still good, you know? So it's sauerkraut, it's cheddar, it's mustard. It's good, it's fine. Yeah, nothing to complain about. But nothing to write home about. But nothing that bad. But nothing that good either. Is that another 6? We're just laying out 6s today. Today's the day of the 6.
This is the last of the Mojicama. It has a jicama slaw, julienne, jalapeno, red bell pepper, red onion, jicama, tossed with lime, olive oil, salt.
This is gonna be a wet burger.
Yeah.
And I don't like a wet burger. I'm not crazy about the texture of the jicama. That being said, the flavor of the slaw is delightful. The red and green bell peppers, the onion, there's a little bit of acidity from the whatever dressing she made for it. It's nice. I would totally eat this. Like I don't know, I want it to be on something else like a chicken burger. That's it, a really juicy chicken or turkey burger. I think that's it. Because chicken and turkey burgers, historically drier than beef burgers. So this would bring some moisture to the situation and some flavor too. Just like these flavors, I feel like would work a lot better with poultry. Black garlic burgers become my metric for 7 now because it's good, but it needs help. This one is good. It doesn't have cheese on it. How could it possibly have the same score as black garlic burger? That's mostly cheese. I'm gonna give it a 6. It is tasty. It is quite tasty, but it's another 6. This is the poor graphics person. It's just gonna be the longest line. What if they run out of room on the screen? Wow, that last burger was something, huh? Well, now I'm making a cake again. This is how we should do it every time. I get confused, I make mistakes. It's totally jarring for me. I guess that's normal, now that I think about it.
We have another classic, the Baby You Can Chive My Car. Would you call it quintessential?
Yeah, it's iconic. It's
iconic.
It's
That's
one of the
a better word.
all-timers.
Yes. So we have some fried pickle chips. We have a sour cream and chive sauce.
Okay, 0 value to eating these on their own because with this sour cream and chive sauce, this is really where the magic happens. Okay. That's a good fried pickle. Okay. It looks like she went nice and sparing with the sour cream sauce. That's ideal. You don't want this thing dripping in sour cream. No notes. Like, cheese would certainly improve it, but it doesn't really need it. You've got the dairy, you've got the nice little sour hit from the sour cream and from the pickles. I think these are like dill, so they have a decent acidity level. But then there's the richness of the beef and the richness of the fry batter. That's adding a whole other level of savory to it. It's just it's every bit as good as I imagine it. If it had some kind of cheese on it, no, actually, I think cheese would be too much. I don't think there's any improving it. That being said, it's not like the perfect burger. It's not like the best thing in the world, but it's pretty damn good. So I'm gonna give this a 9. This was young Bob that came up with this. This was baby Bob, and he was innovating. I think it was because his father wasn't supporting him, okay? Sometimes you need to have boundaries to reach beyond them. You feel me?
In New York classic, the Fig-eta About It.
Oh, I don't know about this.
I know. So this is goat cheese, an absolute slab of it.
I was gonna say there's as much goat cheese as there is beef on this burger,
It's a 50-50 ratio.
just
I like a
saying
1
that
to
out
1.
loud, it
Yep.
makes me upset.
I like a 1 to 1.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of fig jam on the bottom and the top. So sweet, salty, little bit of a combo.
Thank you, question mark?
Yes.
Thank you. Really do not have very high hopes for this one, young man. It's good. I squished a bunch out by cutting it in half, so that's going to help. Okay. That's not bad. Goat cheese and fig is one of my favorite flavor combos. I just thought it was going to be disgusting on a burger, but it actually kind of works. Tastes like I'm eating a charcuterie board on a burger. Better than I thought, not something I would seek out. That's a 6. Well, while we're waiting for the next one, I might just do a little bit of cake craft. So, this might ruin your cake, Brad. If it does, I'm not sorry. I have to try new things. I have to step outside my comfort zone. So do you. And, oh, look how beautiful that is on the out of side.
With my birthday happiness in jeopardy, you're still willing to do this, and I respect you for it.
You should appreciate that about me.
This one's for the ladies. Girls just want to have fennel.
Oh, okay.
Yes. This is the caramelized fennel that you made yesterday.
Okay.
And that's it.
I don't have high hopes for this one, if I'm being honest. I think this is gonna dearly want cheese. Maybe like a Munster Gruyere. Oh, Gruyere would have been great with this. Would have been great. Sure. It's tasty enough. But yeah, if this had Gruyere on it, it'd be getting I think it'd be getting a 10. Like if you did Gruyere and maybe even some of that fig jam on this, I think you'd be looking at a 10. As it is, I'm gonna start sounding like a broken mind. But got another 6 on our hands here because it is just better than okay.
That one is She's a Super Leek. And we have...
You're loving these
I really am. I love a dad joke. So for me, I'm like, yes. So that is sharp white cheddar and the confit leeks, parsley, whole garlic, olive oil, and I think salt.
What kind of cheese is this?
Sharp cheddar.
Is that part of the recipe or is that a...
I thought it would add a little something.
I'm glad that you took that leap with this because I think just leeks on there would be a bummer.
It would have been kind of sad. No, I
but
totally
this
agree.
looks rocking. That's what was missing in the last one. Not only was the fennel, I tried to caramelize it, but there's not enough sugar in fennel to just naturally caramelize it. I even added sugar, but it wasn't sweet and jammy enough the way that onions are. And then you got the cheddar over top. That's perfect. Burger itself, I love it. If I weren't becoming extremely sick of burgers and eating in general, I would eat this entire thing. I would gleefully eat this entire thing. I think we have a 9 on our hands. This is a fantastic burger.
Olive have what she's having. This one comes with an olive mayo and then layered with corned beef as well.
So we're definitely taking liberties here with the corned beef, but you know, it's a tribute to when Harry met Sally.
Exactly.
I don't know. But I'd like to think that it is not just olives on a burger.
Yeah, no, that would be really sad.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
So what do we got here? Okay, it's exactly what she described, but that's the cross section. That's a shame. I've never had olives with corned beef. Now, in my mind, I thought it was gonna go great. You always have pickles with corned beef and other like sharp aesthetic things. But this only tastes like olives. She didn't even put that much in there. She put them in a mayo. It's like I'm at an amazing vegan restaurant that made a picture-perfect burger, but they did it with olives, just olives. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm not a huge olive fan, but that's not even weighing into my decision. It doesn't even taste like a burger or corned beef or nothing. It just tastes like olives.
Don't you forget about me.
Oh, well.
Sorry, I had to do it. So this has Vermont white sharp ched, a regular mild cheddar, horseradish cheddar, and then the top one is a habanero cheddar.
Whoa.
So, it's a little spicy.
And if I'm not mistaken, a little cheesy.
Oh.
We'll be right back. It's cake time. Come on down to Babish Cake Days. It's the Babish Cake Days sales event. Okay. It's all you can food.
I thought you said
Welcome back. Okay, yeah. Whew, I have a feeling this is going to be a little much. Let's see what happens. Gluey. I think if, and I'm not telling anybody what to do, but if you're going to do this, maybe shred all the 4 cheddars together, mix them up, put them on top so you get even flavor distribution, because not only is there too much cheese on here, there's too much of some of these flavors. I suggested horseradish cheddar, that's on me, but there's a tremendous amount of it on there and it really drowns out the other flavors. I'm gonna score it as though that's what happened. That we shredded all 4 cheeses and then we had equal cheese distro. So 9, I guess. The burger with cheddar on it's already a 9. This is, if anything, an upgrade, but could also be seen as a lateral move. It's a 9. This is a 9.
I'm Guaccin Here. Sorry. We have pepper jack cheese, a little guac. Now I know you're not a cilantro man, so hopefully there's not too much in there. But
crossed.
yeah.
You better look out, you better not cry. You better not shout, it's pepper jack time. Cool runnings. Okay, I definitely taste cilantro, but I'm not gonna hold that against it. That's my problem, my cross to bear, my curse. There's a lot less avocado than there was on the patty melt. It's nicely like spiced and has some lime juice in it, and so there's nice balanced all the fat. It's good. I wouldn't say it's like amazing, but it's ticking every box. It's leaving nothing unticked. I'll give it an 8. It's a very good burger. All right, enough fun and games. It's back to cake time.
You know, it looks more like icing time to me.
That's funny. I mean, oh, it's your birthday.
Thanks, man.
You're right, man. You're right. It is more like frosting time.
This is the Beets of Burden. We have sliced pickled beets, a dill garlic mayo that I tried to jazz up enough to hopefully, I don't know if it's gonna help at all, because wet pickled beets on top of a burger.
Also, that flavor is gonna be overwhelming.
Yeah, it's gonna be intense.
This is gonna suck, I think. Once again, my expectations have been subverted. I quite like that. The herb and garlic mayo is fantastic with the beets. Like, those two things play together real nice. It would also place real nice with the burger. And the beets, I thought they were gonna be really intrusive, both texture and flavor. Pickled beets especially. But, you know, pickles are good on burgers, right? Again, not blowing me away, but it is also way better than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know, again, I don't know if I would order this, but it's really quite good. I'm gonna give it a 7. It's like Transformers 1. It's better than it needed to be. Oh,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry on this one. This is not if I can kelp it. We've got a nori sheet on the bottom. This is a very oceanic burger. I've made a wakame. I made a slaw with togarashi for a kake. I made it with soy sauce and rice vinegar and toasted sesame oil to hopefully help that. I'm not sure that it'll do anything.
I do not like seaweed salads, seaweed snacks. I especially don't like it when it's wet, and I don't like kelp, and I don't want this. Oh, I got it down. I don't like that. I think that it is offensive. I want to see what an actual seaweed enjoyer thinks of this burger. And I know that Nico is a heavy-duty seaweed enjoyer. And I know that he's tired of eating burgers, but I'm his boss. He has to do it. Yeah, we need your seaweed expertise. I think you're probably gonna like it. Like, as far as seaweed salads go, I think it's well seasoned. I just truly dislike it.
Delicious seaweed salad. I don't think it should be on this burger though.
So it's like a pizza and ice cream situation.
A little bit.
Yeah. What would you rate it out of 10?
4, probably?
I'm gonna give this a 3. Nico gave it a 4, I'm gonna give it a 3 because I'm impressed by how much I like the seaweed salad, but it does not go well together. Been a lot of 6s, but been very few sub 5s, so this is a fairly obvious one. And we're back to the actual part of the actual show. The reason that you clicked on the video. The burger video. Making this cake. Hard to say what it is I see in you. Wonder if I'll always be with you. Words can't say and I can't do enough to prove it's all for you.
This one is called, I gotta look, hang on.
Blue is the warmest color.
Blue is the warmest color, like the movie, right?
Just like the iconic, yes, movie.
So we have blue cheese dressing, which I know you hate.
I don't hate blue cheese dressing.
Oh!
Hence the, I thought it was just blue cheese.
Oh no, we went blue cheese dressing.
Okay.
I thought it might make it a little easier.
I do
maybe
see
not as
that there's
intense.
straight up carrot and celery sticks on there.
With a little bit of something. We did a little sugar, a little salt, a little red wine vinegar.
Wow.
Hopefully it's not too intense of a pickle, but I thought maybe I could hide the blue cheese dressing.
I almost wish there was buffalo sauce on it. That was too much. That's better. It's not bad. Burgers, you know, they're good and flavorful, but I cannot taste them. This only tastes like vegetable dipping sticks that has the texture and appearance of a burger. The mouthfeel. Exquisite mouthfeel. This is at Bob's Burgers Club. Yeah, I can't get behind even blue cheese dressing. I can't get behind it on a burger because it just drowns out the thing that you're eating, which is a burger. I guess that's a 5. Also, the only bite that I had hot sauce on it, so I think I have to take another bite. Brad nods his head yes, and it's his birthday, so I'll do whatever he wants. Like the last bite, but worse.
All right, the final one. I know why the Cajun bird sings.
Okay.
A Cajun mayo, some grated garlic, paprika, thyme, garlic powder, all that jazz. A little bit of mild cheddar, just to give a little oomph. Some sliced white onion, and then seasoned the patty as well with plenty of Cajun seasoning too. So hopefully it should be a nice no 10.
I think it's gonna be nice. Yeah, that looks pretty freaking good. Might be another one for the website. Even though she put Cajun seasoning in the patty is like still nice and loose, so she must not have used salt, because salt will bind the proteins together in the meat, and this one's like perfect. And the flavors are all really great. That Cajun mayo's just right, especially with the raw onion on there. Everything's working together, and as much as I am sick of burgers, I'm going to give this the 10, and just because I feel like this is the right way to do things, I'm gonna retroactively bump the fried egg one up to a 10. Because if this gets a 10, then that should deserve it. That's another perfect food item. And I think that this is as close to perfect as a themed burger can get. Because it tastes decidedly Cajun, but it's not stealing the show. It's not overwhelming. And it's still very much a burger. I'm having no, I'm not. I'm done here. Well, folks, that's it. And it was accomplished in no small part, in fact, entirely thanks to the incredible efforts of Rachel Dolphy. Just want to bring you on for a little.
I loved doing it. It was really, really fun. Time for a nap, company-wide nap after 20 burgers. Or what about the cake?
But now, surprise, Rachel! It's Brad's birthday cake.
Happy birthday, Brad! Yay! I knew it! Yay, Brad!
Thank you, Ray. Thank you.
Oh, you ready to eat this whole cake right now?
Okay.
We're gonna rank every bite of this cake. So, what did we learn? Burgers, you put stuff on them sometimes and it tastes good, and other times you put stuff on them and it doesn't taste good. And the choice is now, if you comment in below, talk about the things that you put on burgers and tastes good or hasn't tasted good, and what you want me to put on burgers next time, and what you think of what's going on. And your favorite Bob's Burgers quote, and
Thank you again to Lumen for sponsoring this episode. Lumen is a very useful tool in your culinary tool belt and something I recommend if you want to optimize your metabolic health. Lumen can help make weight management easier, it has improved my energy levels, can help you get better sleep, and much more. Take the next step in improving your health and your kitchen sensibilities at the same time by heading to lumen.me/Babish to get 20% off your Lumen. That's lumen.me/Babish for 20% off your purchase.